HealthWorks explains the science behind health, and when you can see children understanding the science behind something, that light bulb goes off, you realize that what you're teaching, they're understanding, and that's what makes the difference. When that parent or grandparent comes up to you after the class and says, I learned something today. I needed to be here today to hear this lesson or to hear this message. This is great.
We have 7 or 8 behaviors in this country that drive 30 or 40% of our total health care costs, and they're all behaviors that are preventable. And we don't have any primary prevention strategy to address those behaviors. And HealthWorks is a primary prevention strategy. I think that's vitally important. I've lived in a lot of places, and I've never lived in a place like this where the community came together over an idea and then made it happen.
My dad was on the first trip to South Bend when the whole idea of something like this coming to Tupelo, and when I came back and said, we could do something like that. We could even do something better than that. Personally, when I was mayor, we used HealthWorks when we applied for the healthiest city in Mississippi. Then we went to All-America City in Kansas City, and we used HealthWorks as part of our application. We became an All-America City again. It's been really important to me to see its success and how many children we've been able to help get it started on the right way. So if our community is going to be successful in addressing those issues, HealthWorks needs to stay healthy.
HealthWorks is the absolute inspiration for the work that I'm doing for my career. And I describe them as a public health organization that actually meets the needs of their community. And that means that they don't just listen to what they should be doing, as public health would tell them. They actually listen to the community and listen to what their needs are and meet those needs at the root cause and to give the community what it's looking for.
The connection with HealthWorks has been very important to us over the years. HealthWorks does have data that the programs are working. Through their pre and post surveys, they can show that our students have gained knowledge through the activities that they have participated in. As an administrator responsible for K-12 students, HealthWorks is very beneficial in offering different programs to meet the various different competencies that we're required to teach in our health curriculum.
I have been using HealthWorks almost since the day that they started. I have seen them add to our community in many ways. I've seen it with my children and my students because it provides for them a place where they can learn about being healthy. They can learn about their body. They can learn about science, and it's in a fun way where they don't even know they're learning about science. HealthWorks is a place to where the whole child is taught. It provides kinesthetic learning. It provides auditory, visual learning. So children with any learning style can benefit from it, and they don't feel excluded. They get a full-rounded educational experience.
We say in the classroom at schools that learning can be fun. Well, here learning is fun every day, and it's so exciting to see that. We get a lot of feedback from teachers that what we're doing works, because not only do you see it in the kids' eyes, but you see it in the teachers' eyes also, and see them nodding and smiling like, hey, we're all getting this together. This is what I did in the classroom, and thank goodness.
HealthWorks is great at educating children in a non-traditional way. I think that is the very best thing that HealthWorks does. We actually get the children up and they're moving about, they're doing a lot of physical activity, there's dancing involved, so things that you don't normally get to do in the classroom, you can do them here at HealthWorks. I love to see the children learning, I love to see the moment when the light bulb goes off, but at HealthWorks, we get it. It's teaching children how to advocate for their own health, it's teaching children how to have a healthy lifestyle.
And you could tell that a lot of smart people came together to talk about what is it that we want to accomplish here. And so, everything seems very intentional, very well planned. There's a lot of detail that has been attended to. I think that, you are able to reach the entire community. So not only the children, but their parents. And so in the same way, when the children are here learning, the parents are picking up as well. By having programs on the weekends, programs at night, programs that are aimed at different age groups, we're very specific here, and I think that's really special. To see that kind of dedication instead of like, well, here's this really pretty building, and we do some nice things, come if you can. Now, it's really integrated, I think, into the fabric of Tupelo Live. I love the innovation. I love the dedication to excellence that we see in here. Our children deserve a place like that.
We are going to have to call on the community to continue to support it in order to sustain the programs and the facility, and it's just an expensive operation. But when you think that we are in one of the poorest states with the poorest statistics about health and wellness in the nation, how can we not support this? How can we not attempt to make this something that will change health outcomes in among our population? And, Tupelo has a history of stepping up, rising to the occasion, and they certainly did that with HealthWorks. It was a community-based effort. It was more than just a few large donors giving to HealthWorks. This was supported across the board at so many giving levels. That will enable us to continue to provide the programs that we have now, expand on those programs, and expand them to other areas in the state. To have a facility like HealthWorks in a community with a population of 36,000, as Tupelo does, is really a gift to the community. To be able to have our children, our school children, exposed to learning in a fun, stimulating way as they are here, and learning things that that will improve their quality of life for generations is really an enormous benefit to this community.